Ladies and gentlemen, I went to Gladstone a little while back and had the privilege of speaking with somebody who has had a lot of hardships in her life but always came back with a smile and a great personality. Ladies and gentlemen, Amy Ketchum.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
You were born and raised here in Gladstone?
Yes.
How far away from the school did you live?
I lived up on the block on Rivers Road, which
Okay.
is probably about 10 minutes, I want to say.
Was there a lot of kids in that area at that time?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What were your favorite classes in high school?
In high school,
Yeah.
I want to say my health class with Joyce Mack and my science class with Janae Baldini,
Okay.
special ed. When I was involved in like a child care class that I won an award for felt tip play for hands-on training,
Okay.
which was fun. And then I was also involved in making the child care classes school book or yearbook or whatever it's called.
I see.
I got to design it.
Where did you go to college at?
Bay College, Medina Community College in Escanaba.
And what did you take?
I took child care classes.
And then how long did that last?
Well, 2 years. Got my 2-year degree.
Where did you go after college?
Florida.
How was it down in Florida?
Fun. Lots to do. Lots to see. Busy. City streets, very busy.
And
And then my ex was a musician, so I traveled a lot with him, with the music and all that. It was something to see. Very cool. A lot of cultures, different cultures out there. I learned different types of food. And it was nice and warm, hot. But in the summer it was really too hot. Very humidity. And it was a little hard on the lungs for me.
where are some places that you have visited that you have enjoyed?
Well, I did live in Florida. I did go to New York. A friend of mine took me to New York. That twice. And I got to see a lot of cool things out there, like Statue of Liberty and everything. I also went to Miners Falls in Munising. I went to Picture Rocks, Kitchity-Kippy, NEMA Festival out there. And I also went to Fayette, the ghost town. Pretty nice. It was pretty cool to see. I also went to Copper Harbor up in Houghton, sightseeing. And then Marquette, Prescott Park.
Did you, since you were born and raised in Gladstone, you like living in Gladstone?
Yep, because I got family here. My
Okay.
mom is from here, and so is my dad. They both also have family here. And I have siblings here, too.
I know that your family has a business here in town. Can you tell me what that business is?
Borges Restaurant, which used to be the old A&W.
And did you ever work there?
Yes, I did for about 5 years after I got home from Florida. But I had to quit because it got too much on me with my arthritis and disability. Hurt my back after a while and stuff, and just wasn't interested anymore.
What kind of activities does Gladstone have in the park during the summer?
Well, they have the July 4th festivities, and they have the duck races over there. Also, maybe occasionally over by the yacht club near the park, they also have like rock and roll bands and stuff like that from that come here, like a festival there, right by the yacht club. I did do CCD classes though a lot, Sunday school and stuff in church. I was a big fan of the church choir and all that when I was a kid. I still am as an adult, but I was more so when I was a kid. I was involved in the All Saints Church. And then the bingo, they had the bingo that I was involved in for a while too. And then, I remember going to Rock Waverly festivals when I was a kid with my mom and dad. And then I also remember going to Rapid River for the festival out there.
Now, what did you guys do for fun during the wintertime?
Well, when I was younger, my dad used to like to make snowmen for me. And then we also did four-wheeler. He would pull us on tubes in the back of the four-wheeler. Or I do snowmobiling. I had some friends that had snowmobiles when I snowmobile. Or better yet, there's a couple of hills, like ski hills. There's a ski hill up on the north bluff, down by my mom's house, that I used to like to go to. We would slide there, go skiing, sledding and skiing, and they would have hot chocolate, maybe some DJ there occasionally. Some gathering, cookies, punch, whatever. And then there's the other hill, the south bluff hill, where there's what we call a bowl, because it looks like a bowl. And we would slide down that. It's a big hill that's in a circle that looks like a big bowl.
Okay.
But there's no place to have punch or hot chocolate or anything like the ski hill. But we would just go there for free. For the ski hill, they charged.
Back in the good old times, I know there's Wally's and there's the Sandbar here in town.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the good places to go?
Sandbar used to be Merce when I was a kid. There's Sandbar, Merce, or Sandbar, which was Merce, I should say. Like you said, Wally's. Then there's the Whatever Bar, which was called JC's when I was younger. Or it was SWAT, I was told. Then there's also the old Idle Time Bar, which is now called The Bar, and they sell pizza and stuff there. A lot of the bars and stuff do pool. You can play pool. Sometimes they get DJs, sometimes they get bands. Also they do maybe darts, tournaments, stuff like that. In the summertime, some of the bars will sponsor people for like baseball, football, for the kids or high schoolers, stuff like that. There's Caddy Shack up on the bluff. It's called the Oak. Now that's a golf course place where they just have, it's kind of like a fancy dinner place for golfers and stuff. There's certainly get bands in there again. Where they used to have bands in there every weekend, but not much anymore. They have the American Legion downtown here, which they have like people gathering there for like meetings and stuff for the American Legion, for like military type people, I guess. The Saloon, that's a pizza joint. A lot of people like to go in there just to hang out, and they make really good pizza. Homemade pizza. And then there's a pool table there and people play pool. It's just people hang out and just like to have pizza and got family gatherings.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll have birthday parties in there or something.
What do you do on the 4th of July?
There's all kinds of things. They'd have bands there. There'd be face painting. There's a lot of food vendors. There's some kids blow up type things where they can jump or play batting cages and stuff like that. There's beer tent. There's sometimes they have a show where dogs will run and jump into water. Years ago when I was younger, they used to have log rolling contests, but they don't have that too much anymore. Otherwise, people will go swim in the beach, or there's Kids Kingdom. Kids will play on the Kids Kingdom. Or people will just have picnics. Just sit around and have picnics and just hang out.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time,
Yes.
Well, in the winter, there's not much to do for me, so I like to sit and be on my computer a lot. I like to do my Facebook. I like to chat online, or I like to mingle with my friends. Stuff we just like to mix and mingle here and play cards, or maybe go to the bar and go dancing. I love to dance, or I'll go to the casino and do some dancing. Or if there's a concert in town, I'll go to a concert if I got the money. Or in Gladstone here in the summertime, they have concert series in the park. I like to go watch. That's free. Just take a blanket, sit down, and with my pop or something, with a friend, or stand in the park. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot. I do like to walk. Me and my puppy likes to go walking quite a bit around the park area, or around by my home.
What is your lifetime dream?
What is my lifetime dream? To own my own house someday, or to get married, or both. I've always wanted to have a husband. Being that I can't have kids, that dream's pretty much shot. But the dream I would like to go for is to find that special someone, settle down with, and have our own house. And have all my friends and family all gather together occasionally in our backyard. If I can't do that, then I dream of having my own home someday, being able to buy one. Being that I'm handicapped and all, I always had a hard time buying my own stuff, living on Social Security and very little money. And being handicapped somewhat, it was hard to do anything for myself. But now that things have changed over the years and I'm doing better and programs have gotten better around here, I would like to try to get involved in buying my own home.
Can you explain to me what you experienced in your disability?
Well, my experience was kind of started when I was a baby, when I was about 3 years old. I was always crying all the time. When I was younger, my mom tells me, and they didn't know what to do for me, and they brought me into the doctors down in Milwaukee General, and they told them that apparently I have rheumatoid arthritis, or juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, they told me. When I was a kid, I was spiking high fevers. I had rash, a lot of swelling, a lot of redness, and very extreme soreness all through my entire body, in the joints. I at first was getting jaundice colored. I had a hard time breathing and everything, and they ended up injecting gold into my system because that's what all they knew how to do back in the 70s, to try to get it out of my system. But apparently it made everything worse. It enlarged my spleen. It also enlarged my liver. So therefore my stomach kind of looks like one of them African babies, kind of a little big. And here I'm now 42 years old and they still don't know what to do for me. I still get the swelling, I still get some of the rash, and I still get some of the fevers. But it's not nowhere near as bad as it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I couldn't even walk until I was 1. I still get days where I can't even get out of bed. It hurts to move. But once I get out of bed, take my medicine and everything, and get into a hot bath, I'm able to move a little bit more. But then it doesn't stop me. I keep moving. I keep doing the best I can. I do get COPD. I do get migraine headaches, and I also do have COPD. I was diagnosed with COPD about 4 or 5 years ago. But I did have asthma when I was younger. But it got worse as I got older, as time went on. Because they told me of being around the bars and stuff with the smoke, plus family and friends, it made it worse. Plus also the medicine I take. I guess one of the medicine that I took when I was a kid a few, when I was like 16, 17, I guess. It caused also lung damage, so it caused the asthma to get worse. So yeah, I struggle every day between moving and breathing, but I still dance, and I still like to walk, and I still try to do the exercises that I am able to do when I can. Or having a wonderful family that supports me, and beautiful friends that also stand by me. Plus, not only that, I have strong faith. I look to the good Lord for everything that keeps me going. Plus, not only that, I have nieces and nephews that I adore. That's what also keeps me going every day. I look towards that, to make them proud of me, and to be able to take care of them when I need to, or when they come visit. Give me something to look forward to.
If you were to talk to somebody about this, what would you say to them?
I would say just keep your chin up, keep holding on the best you can, and know that you have many people out there that love you, especially your family, and very good friends, and also the good Lord above. He's the one that created you and wanted you here for a reason, and you're to live for Him and your family that love you. Just do the best you can. Even though it's hard, sometimes there's days where you want to shut up the world out, cry in a corner, and just not want to deal with nothing, but just know that if you give up, you're going to not just hurt yourself, but you're going to hurt others that love you around you too.